23 Best Jokes People Know. According to Reddit. Number 23. The divorce court judge says to Mickey, "Now let me get this straight, Mr. Mouse. You want to divorce your wife Minnie because she's crazy?" And Mickey says, "I never said she was crazy. I said she was fucking goofy." How do you feel about that, Dia? Oh, Dia's really laughing at that. You've never heard that one before? I think I'm going to need you closer to me for this one. So why don't you come over here, because none of these are going to make me laugh. So we're going to go ahead and test these based on Dia. Dia, that may be one of the oldest jokes.
Oh, I've heard it. It still makes me chuckle.
Oh, it still, it still has an effect on the Dia. Ladies and gentlemen, I do feel like I'm too glum. I'm too down in the dumps. You know what just made me laugh? I'll be honest with you guys. The normal list that I was going to read was, if you could erase anything or remove any event from your past, what would it be? You know why I laughed just now? Because I thought about reading an entry from that in between all of the jokes. Is that ridiculous?
No. Do you have that pulled up?
I really do.
Okay. Maybe
So listen, guys, I know this sounds ridiculous, but this is more funny to me than the idea of a bunch of jokes. So you're going to get two lists tonight. Jokes, and then, what's something that you wish that you could erase? And maybe I'm a nasty dude. I'm a cruel, harsh, disgusting man. If this is what's going to be funny to me, is reading things that people wish never happened, and that being actually more capable of bringing a smile to my face or making me laugh. It would make me laugh because it's wrong, that I would find any humor in it at all. So here we go. Number 23. It's hard to choose, says this one. Some of my worst brought some of the best. I guess they paved the way, so to speak. Richie Perez says, "What it is, Kyle? Nothing much, my man. I hope you're taking it easy. I would say my marriage, but it brought me my best friends and helped me after it ended. Also, she got me to volunteer with her to help rehabilitate baby songbirds at a university. Something I never would have thought of doing on my own. I wouldn't give that up, though my life sucks post-divorce." That sucks. I wouldn't say it's funny, I'm glad that they found something that they love, though. And that's a really healthy outlook, because I try to look at that, at life that way too, where it's like, yeah, things happen and they suck. But yeah, they set me up to be on a path that maybe I wouldn't have been otherwise. Sarastina Bear says, "How is that funny? You're probably here late as usual. The setup was I'm going to be reading from two different lists. One list is jokes, and the other list is things that you wish you could remove from your life. So number 22 on the joke list. Doctor, I swallowed a pen. Well, sit down and write your name." Dia? No? Wow. Great. No effect, even on the giggly Dia. 22 on this list. The bombing of DAC Hall in Sadr City. F you, Colonel Dipshit, who denied our request for the bomb dog and changed the venue after the 6th straight day of making the same trip at the same time. Some dude cost a bunch of people their lives. The interpreter was killed. This is as effed up as in, I'm not supposed to talk about it, guys. I'm not supposed to talk about a scenario where bomb-removing dogs were removed from a building and then very suspicious things happened. That's all I'm going to say. Very suspicious things happened. PB&J says, "Hey, I saw 2 cleaning ads before the video. I hope it doesn't mean that one of us is going to be dead soon." That is an episode of American Dad. Right. Well, at least it didn't go right into the intro. that might have actually been funny to you. We wouldn't want any of that on this list. So here we are at number 21. Two guys are walking down the street when they see a dog licking his balls. One guy says, "I wish I could do that," and the other replies, "Well, maybe just try petting him first."
No.
These aren't working out too great. So again, the next list, guys, that I'm reading from is things that you wish you could remove from your life. Losing my mom. Pretty dark, bro. Pretty dark. Why is number 20 deleted on this one? Let me work on pulling that up, even though I'm going back. Okay, let it do its thing. Number 20. What's the difference between a dirty bus stop and a lobster with breast implants? One is a crusty bus station. The other's a busty crustacean.
Oh, I've heard that one, but I've never found it funny, even the first time that I heard it.
I'm surprised the first one got you, Dia, if suddenly you're so sensible. What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom? One is a watch snatcher, the other is a snatch watcher. What's the difference between a group of dwarf geniuses and a women's track team? One's a group of cunning runts. You like it because he didn't write the vulgar part? Wow, that's a pretty misogynist joke, Diaz. Is this why you like me? Hey, bring me those titties. Get those titties over here. Hey, why don't you get Blizzard down here? Wait, hold on. Okay, bye. This is why you don't sit close to me, stupid. Your mom ain't no thief, but I've seen her snatch, said Belle.
Oh my gosh. No. No.
It's not funny to me. It's just vulgar. Can you imagine saying that to a child?
I like dirty jokes.
No, but it's not. What's vulgar to me is the idea of saying that to a child. Your mom ain't no thief, but I've seen her snatch. What, Dad? Seen her snatch what, Dad? Seen her snatch what? Wait a minute. You don't mean... No. Belle says snatch is my favorite word? Okay.
It's better than the other one.
Sarastina says, Kyle, I just refreshed. I got 2 ads. Nice. I'm glad you guys are getting ads, and hopefully the money's actually going to me, and if not, then I can just cry myself to sleep.
I like the ads that...
Maybe that's the joke of the video, is the idea that I should be getting anything for any of this. What? Vanessa! I love you, girl. Vanessa, what? Oh my, I am without words. Damn, Vanessa. And it's been such a long time. I don't deserve you. I want to grant the glory worthy of the stream queen to Vanessa here. Let me know what you want for a GIF here, because it's all yours. And I was genuinely wanting to... I can't even speak now. I was genuinely wanting to figure out who was gonna take it, because Tara's been the stream queen for a long time, and it looks now like Vanessa's gonna be the stream queen for quite a long time. You understand? Quite a long time. That overflow is probably gonna keep her up there for a while. I'm literally like bruh. I'm out of breath a little bit, and I apologize. You know, you deserve better. So hopefully this list makes you laugh tonight, because I love you and I apologize, and you're wonderful. Wow.
So, do you think the other one is finally ready for you to read?
Oh yeah, better be. I'm literally having like a reaction. My whole body is just tingly. Come on. Why you make me scroll so hard? Why you do this to me? Wait, was that one? Wait, here's one. That was one. So look, I was about 25 years old when I decided to explore some new kinks. The power went out, and I thought it was the perfect time to try a new one. Public masturbation. I went outside. It was super dark. No chance people could see me, so I just start jerking it. The power comes back on. I'm directly under a street light. Every single fucking person looks out their window to see if the power is back everywhere, and they see me beating off.
What scares me is that this person and I share the same age, but look at me. I'm not trying to do any of this. Ew.
Oh my god. Under the streetlight.
I like how everyone is very upset with him.
They told me, oh no, don't you go out there. You wanna beat your meat and make it disappear.
Do you find it funny?
The light has gone out, but it comes back, it's clear. You're beating it. And everybody sees you. Beat it. The funny thing is, Pewter Odin said it right. This is funny. This is funny. We are finding humor in the misery of others. And that's not right. But he shared the story knowing. Well, I mean, before he deleted it. Someone says he should have shouted, "Don't worry, everyone. I fixed the electricity." And then somebody else says, "Unlimited power." It looks like there's no juice outside. I got some juice for him. My God. My God.
This one weird trick will restore power to OP's whole neighborhood.
Electricians hate him. With this one trick, you too can have electricity anywhere you go. Nikola Tesla approved. If it works, it works. I'm sorry. Number 19. Why does the Little Mermaid wear seashells? Because she's too big for bee shells.
Oh.
See, Dia didn't like that one either.
Wah, wah. Let's see if the comments below are funnier.
What does the mermaid wear to math class? An algebra.
No.
Yeah, no, algebra works better, you fucking wanker. Even they got ratioed by the fucking upvotes. Algebra. Are you...
Oh, yeah, the person that commented below this person said it too.
Wow.
You deserve every upvote.
That's infuriating. They told me a joke that made me mad. So here we go to number 19. Being buck ragged as a punishment. It's probably not buck ragged, it's buck ragged. So I don't know what that is. We're going to find out what it is and hope that we don't end up finding anything a little bit excessive. Damn, Vanessa, give it up. For the Vanessa, tell me what to do. Oh no. If it didn't look so ugly, I'd use it. No way in hell. I was like looking up just GIFs with the name Vanessa, and some of them are really tacky, like glittery, looking like something that was made in 2005. You know what I'm talking about? Holy shit, those GIFs took me back to the old days. Sarastina says, it's the smell of goat testicles in a rag. Oh, I've heard of this before. It's like a rag that they use
to punish kids.
Yeah, but they use it to like wipe the essence of animals and then put it on the kid. Just disgusting. Okay, so number 19 says being buck ragged as a punishment by my parents growing up. Look it up if you don't know what it is. Worst childhood memory by far, despite being close with my family. Then again, the 2 times I received it, I had been a pretty big piece of shit. Who knows what I'd be like today if I wasn't punished like this. I mean...
Doesn't it mean that everyone has to start doing it?
Doesn't mean that that's, you know... You could get some sort of infection from that. What if something went into your nostrils and your immune system straight up didn't know how to deal with that? What if you killed the kid? What if they had an open sore on their fucking face or something? This is disgusting. You know, I'm trying to laugh here tonight, and some of these entries are making me scared. Thank God I got Vanessa in my life, man. I ain't got no time for all this damn crap, you know what I mean? Number 18. An English job foreman is hiring, and an Irishman soon appears requesting the job. Laughing, the foreman responds, "You? Hire you? I doubt you know the difference between a girder and a joist." After a moment of pondering, the Irishman responds, "Well, one fellow wrote Faust, and the other wrote Ulysses."
I'm confused.
Who wrote Faust? I admit that the joke is too smart for me. Simply. The joke is simply too smart for me. I know what they are. I still don't get it. Yeah. I admit the joke is simply too smart for me. Mother Superior is sitting in the Covenant one night when she hears a knock at the door. She looks out the peephole and, seeing no one, very cautiously opens the door. She is stunned to find 2 leprechauns standing meekly, hats in their hands, on the steps of the nunnery. "My sons, how can I help you on this fine evening?"
"Well, Mother, have you any leprechaun nuns in this convent?"
"I'm sorry, my son. We have no leprechaun nuns here."
"Well, my mother, do you know of any leprechaun nuns anywhere?"
"No, my son. I don't know of any in all of Ireland. And if there's none here, then there can't be any leprechaun nuns in the whole church." At this, the first leprechaun whips around, jabbing his finger at his companion. "I told you you'd be fucking a penguin."
Wow.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it. The first one was such a miss for a lot of us because it was like a literature joke.
All right, so listen.
And
First of all, for anybody in here who feels like we couldn't enjoy the second joke because our morale had been so beaten by the first joke being too too smart for us, this is funny for you. But I want you to know the second joke just wasn't funny for me. It was just like, shrug worthy. But I do recognize that the idea of us not being able to have fun anymore because the joke that we read before was just too smart. Damn.
Oh, okay. So now I get the first joke.
I get the first joke, Dia. It's still just too smart for me. I understand it. Joyce. Do you get what I'm saying? Girl.
Gurgh. Gurgh.
I like Teddy saying, finally, a joke we can all get.
I mean, you know, The Irishman. It's almost, I don't want to critique this joke because I think it's too smart for me. And if I pick it apart, you know, it's just, not every joke needs to be funny to everybody. Boom.
These are Irish jokes.
It's not really hey, listen, we go into number 18. 18 on the list of things that people wish that they could remove from their life. My most traumatizing experience was getting spit on. Or they really mean getting puked on. I guess they're from the UK or something like that, somewhere over there where they regard getting puked on as spit on. This happened with a llama. I was at a petting zoo with my girlfriend. What I thought I knew when I entered the petting zoo is that llamas are cute and furry animals whose only real defense is to spit. Just wipe it off, no big deal. What I knew when I left the petting zoo is if you really piss them off, llama spit is actually green, smells like putrid rat carcasses boiled in sour milk, and will not wash off no matter how long you spend in the petting zoo bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's funny to somebody.
That's so sad.
Look, we should just hit more jokes. Number 17. A boss has 2 employees, Alice and Jack. He only needed one, but they were hired at the same time and were both equally good at their jobs. He couldn't decide which one to get rid of. He was sitting at the bar, thinking about the situation. Alice walks in and sits beside him and asks, "You seem down. What's wrong?" The boss said, "I need to either lay you or Jack off." Alice says, "Well, please jack off. I'm tired."
No.
You laughed, so it kinda counts.
It got a chuckle out of me more out of embarrassment for the sake of the joke. Nothing will ever beat the Mickey Mouse and Minnie joke.
Have you heard of the kidnapping at the beach? No? What happened? Oh, he's fine. He just woke up. The kidnapping? Oh, that works for you? Are you sure it's not just working because it's somebody from the chat?
No. All of these jokes have been either very, I don't know, bland.
The kidnapping at the beach. The kidnapping. The kidnapping. Have you heard of the kidnapping at the beach?
I think it's because of your
The kidnapping. It's not funny.
I think it's in part of the fact that of your delivery and of the joke is very concise.
This my man Sasuke said, getting ready for the family argument. Family. Getting ready for the family argument at Thanksgiving table tomorrow. Damn, I got a Thanksgiving table. Shall we let out once a year? It's in the shape of a pumpkin.
Wouldn't it be better in the shape of a turkey?
Yeah, I thought pumpkins were Thanksgiving associated. Or are they more Halloween?
More Halloween.
Yeah, I don't know why I put the pumpkin on there too. Some people, like some girls, it's like a pumpkin spice time, and
Yeah, but like,
I think I can see decorations with pumpkins and turkeys, right? Let's look up Thanksgiving decorations, and if in the first, let's say the first 5 images, Thanksgiving decorations. Oh, the first one had the pumpkin. Okay, 1, 2, 3. But these are like centerpieces. There's pumpkins, but that's 6. Ooh, 5. 5 has the pumpkins. Isn't that interesting?
along with all of the other types of
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Squash.
Yeah, squash would probably be more like I care, I'm boring myself. As we go back to, was I supposed to do number 17? I'm just gonna say it. This thread is so sad. Yeah, I hate self-referential, you son of a bitch. So now I gotta go down. What was this one? Heart, no. Only dentist that accepted my family's insurance at the time was rated 2.3 out of 5 stars. My dentist fucked up the anesthetic 4 times. You know that can give you brain damage, right?
I did not know.
You didn't know that? People can get fucked for life. If the anesthesiologist should be the highest rated motherfucker in the room. Fuck the dentist, you know what I mean? You can live with fucked up teeth. You cannot bounce back from brain damage. You know, you could potentially die as well.
Well, the dentist is the one that puts on the anesthetic.
In the specific dentist scenario, yes. Forgive me. But, shit, I like to think if I had the money enough.
To be honest with you, that's how I remember it too. The dentist was the one that did the anesthetic.
I am too chicken shit to even read this, so I'm going to try to get through it. My dentist fucked up the anesthetic 4 times, all 4 of which she scraped the fuck out of my gums with a needle, slipped on one of them, and jabbed my cheek with the needle. The kicker? She didn't even numb the right spot. Sorry, I'm reading ahead. She didn't numb the right spot. She starts drilling. I'm sorry, my body. No. I'm having a little girl reaction to this. Oh my god. She starts drilling. Her tool that sprays water is broken. Great. Now they know my phobia. I can watch some of the gruel, some gory stuff, man. You fucking with gums and... She starts drilling. Her tool that sprays water is broken. Well, I'm checking out. I am checking out of that entry. Fuck that. Number 16, okay? 3 men went to hell, and they stood before the devil. The devil asked the first man, "What did you do for a living?" The man was all like, "I was a lumberjack." And the devil was like, "Then we will chop your penis off." Damn. He turned to the second man, asking him the same question. And the dude goes, "I was a fireman." And then the devil goes, "Then we will burn your penis off." What's a job that involves sucking? You know what I mean? That's my question. He turns to the third man and asks the same question. And the third man says, "I was a lollipop salesman."
So he lied.
So we will suck it off. So we will suck it off, dear.
Wouldn't that be worse?
I guess it would be.
Because you're slowly...
Because it's still getting, but it's death it's death by snoo type situation.
Well, it's not even death. It's just mutilation.
When they keep going, you know what I mean? Whoa. Teddy says, "What if you said he played a flute for a living?" Can you imagine how intense the wind would be? They would strap you and try to blow your balls clean off your penis, your cock and balls.
I was thinking about it differently.
Oh my god, the wind. We should just go up this list, yeah. For real. I'm killing myself. Number 5. A man goes to a funeral. He asks the widow if he could say a word. He goes to the front and says, "Plethora," and sits back down. The widow leans over and whispers, "Thanks, that means a lot." You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's literally.
It means things. That means a lot.
Stupid. Yeah, number 14. What did the sign on the door of the brothel say? "Beat it, we're closed."
But you forgot to read the 2 from the other.
But that's what I'm saying is I'm dying. You couldn't make me go through those two lists. Number 15. When I was around 15 years old, I had bought a VR headset from one of those vending machines. I tried watching VR porn, and then my mom walked in. The amount of embarrassment I felt was unreal. To this day, I still get chills from it. Whoa. You brave enough to watch VR porn when, like, other people are there and you're not locking the door? I mean, turn off the light. And I said, follow me down. And then I realized I was under a spotlight in the middle of the street. The power had come back. The juice came before my juice came. You know, before I came, the juice. Number 14. I witnessed a nasty murder. I was in my Jeep with the top down and watched two guys argue on the sidewalk. I didn't want to get involved, so I just sat there. One guy pulls out a homemade knife and plunges it into the other guy's eye. The sound was horrific. I wish I had beeped my horn or something and tried to get them to move along. The guy was later caught and convicted of murder, but I will never forget the crunching sound when the knife went into his skull. Nightmares for life. Also, my motorcycle accident where I nearly lost my leg 35 years ago. I like the idea that this dude's probably like 40 and he almost lost his leg forever ago. But he's still remembering the day he watched a dude get killed because of the noise when he stabbed a knife in the eye. Back to the list of jokes. Number 13. Waterboarding in Guantanamo Bay sounds like a great time if you don't know what either of those things are. No?
That's a sad place.
Maybe some 11-year-olds are in here and they don't know what that is.
Yeah, and they find it funny.
Mom, what is Guantanamo Bay? I don't know. I'm voting for Trump again. They will not take our country. The media does not decide who the president is. Okay, Mom.
That's so sad.
I guess I'll go back on TikTok and shake my butt. Hopefully I'll get new parents that like me and that can read.
Number 12. How do you I'm sorry about that laugh. That was unattractive. How do you spot a blind man in a nudist camp? It's not hard.
Tell me another Trump supporter joke.
That shit was fucked up. This little kid shaking their butt looking for parents on TikTok because their parents can't read. That's cruel. I shouldn't be laughing at that. That's wrong. Number 11, okay? People are shocked when they find out what a terrible electrician I am.
That was the wrong time to take a drink of anything.
I wish. Okay. Number 10. Proctologist walks into a bank. He needs to sign a document. He tries to sign, but he pulls a thermometer out of his shirt pocket. Oh shit. Some asshole has my pen.
Oh, I've also heard this joke before.
Really? Who told you this joke before?
I don't remember, but I know I've heard it.
I wonder if, like, attractive women still get, like, ridiculous pickup lines. You know what I mean? Like, I bet if you were on Tinder, you get all kinds of really shitty things that people try to, and they're trying to think outside of the box too, which would make it like really Reddit tier, like cringe comments, like fucking prequel memes and shit like that. Things that you might say to a dude, but definitely shouldn't be saying to no female. Not unless she's got like Zelda tattoos and Baby Yodas in her picture and all kind of stupid shit like this. And most girls do not have that. Most girls are on that basic city, like, look at me, I got a dog, or maybe I've put myself with other girls. Who am I? You know what I mean? Which one am I? What happened?
It's like fun finding Waldo.
My name's Stacy.
This is a picture of like two fat girls.
Especially
The one.
especially time.
No, one's really just like hourglassed out, huge ass titties like in a tube top, and then her really circular friends, you know, ovally, if you will, Humpty Dumpty-esque, Kyle might say, you know.
That's cool.
If they were to lay down and she were to stand up, they could form like a human penis. I'm sorry, no. Number 9. Did you hear about the man with 5 penises? His pants fit like a glove. That doesn't make sense. The penises would have to be the size of legs. And then, because you already have 2 legs, there would need to be 3 penises.
If anything, I immediately thought of like
It's
Cthulhu with like tentacles just hanging from.
It just doesn't make any sense. And would the pants be special made to have 5, leg parts?
Yeah, I pictured as Teddy put it, a crotch otter.
A penis joke I haven't heard before. This guy's like a connoisseur. A penis joke I haven't heard before. I never thought this day would come back to me. Number 8. As a Finn, I have a special fondness for Russian and Soviet political jokes. Number 7. Doc, you gotta help me. I can't stop singing What's New. I can't stop singing What's New, Pussycat. That sounds like Tom Jones syndrome. Is it common? It's not unusual. Number 6. What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? Makes gagging sound. I told this to my family when I was like 11. They were not. What? Where did you learn that?
Who told you that joke?
Where did you learn that? Did video games tell you this? Who do I call? Get me that video game box. Oh no. Sarastina says, did the guy have 1 testicle? Why would you call attention to that? He can't help that, Sarastina. This stream goes out to Vanessa. Ooh. Number 5. Not mine. I went to a beekeeper to get 12 bees. He counted and gave me 13. Sir, you gave me an extra. That's a freebie.
Cute.
And then they killed him and he became Candyman. I only just recently learned that apparently when I was talking about Candyman, Dia goes, bees created him. And I was like, what?
Bees created him. No, I said he died because of bees.
I like the idea a bunch of bees came together, and then when they separated, it was a man standing there.
I have, do you genuinely not know what happened to him?
No, tell me about the story of Candyman. Can I imagine it? Can I create my version, and you tell me how close I am?
Yeah.
So, guy's walking down the street. That's the best way it starts always. This guy's walking down the street. Ice cream truck comes, right? It's got the classic ice cream truck song. It's like doon 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 bing bing bing. But Candyman's black, so it's like, it's kind of like a hip hop. Pretty hot, right? And he's like vibing, but then he gets hit by a car. Coming across an intersection. He was so into not only the ice cream truck, not only the song, but he wasn't paying attention where he was standing. He was enough in the street. Person just wasn't looking. Hit by the car. Camera pans into the car. It's a bee behind the driver's wheel steering column time. Wow. The bee did it. So the bee like jumps out and like wipes off a gun and puts it on him and stuff. But the ghost of the guy, why do they call him Candyman, you know? I'm trying to work that in now. He had like he likes to order candy on his ice cream, but he never got the chance. And he was all like, "Man, I wanted some candy. Oh, I just wanted some candy, man. Just wanted some candy, man. Candy, man." And that's what he was. That's what it was. That's how it happened. That's the reboot. It's distinct enough to where I get to not have to pay royalties. So, if you think your version is better, let's hear it, Dia. How did it happen?
I don't think it's better. If anything, it's tragic.
Is it?
Yeah, because he was a slave.
Oh my God!
He was a slave, and he fell in love with the master's daughter, and I think they had a thing for a bit. But when the owner found out, he had him, I think, like mutilated or some shit, tortured essentially. And then at the end, they covered him in like honey and stuff, and the bees attacked him. They covered him in bees, and he died.
Why do they call him Candyman?
I don't know that part. I just know how he kind of came to be.
You don't know that part?
No, because I've never seen the movie. I just know the story of Candyman.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
So if that was your favorite joke of the list, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I mean? Number 4. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is very heavy, and the other's a little lighter.
I've also heard that one before.
Did you hear these from men?
No.
Where did you hear them? Do you read it in a book?
I think I may have written in a book.
Dia has like a pun book. Wonder where it is.
Probably at your mom's house.
I wonder if like I have successfully separated you from that part of your life, but is it a part that Dia needs, you know?
I don't know.
Linda says watch the movie, y'all. But
We should watch the original.
But that sounds so dark.
If anything, that would make it better because most horror stories now try to make the villain lighthearted, and
Most stories these days just try to make the villain light in general. You know what I mean? Gotta be a white man. You know, but the darker the villain, the more gangster the movie is. They never see a black man.
Isn't that the one of the guys? Is it Peele?
Yeah.
Who is the director? Isn't he making a new Candyman?
I thought it was a woman making the new Candyman.
I don't remember.
I thought it was a woman directing the new Candyman. New Candyman director. Because I remember hearing about this director like Nia. Yeah, it's got to be a lady. Who's that lady?
Although it is produced by
Jordan Peele is producing. Okay. And I know that she was involved in something else that did very well. What was it? Oh, hell no. Was it Little Woods, I guess? Because she's also slated to be involved in Captain Marvel 2. Ain't that ridiculous? Oh, boy. Who's in the mood for that? I don't even think I'd go see that if it did have Rogue in it. If Captain Marvel 2 had Rogue, I would be like, pass, you know? First one was ass, dog shit. Why do they think people will be jumping up to go watch Marvel movies when we get out of all of this? Because they think we'll go see anything. We're just so eager to see a movie, we'll go see anything. Oh man, this is the longest entry of my life. My all-time favorite to tell at parties. There was this man in Bulgaria who drove trains for a living. He loved his job. Driving a train had been his dream ever since he was a child. He loved to make the train go as fast as possible. Unfortunately, one day he was a little too reckless and caused a crash. Why are you reading it like a child is listening, Kyle? Stop. He made it out, but one person had died. Needless to say, he went to court over this incident. He was found guilty and was sentenced to death by electrocution. When the day of the execution came, he requested a single banana at his last meal. After eating the banana, he was strapped into the electric chair. The switch was flown, sparks flew, smoke filled the air, but nothing. The man was perfectly fine. At the time, there was an old Bulgarian law that said a failed execution was a sign of divine intervention, so the man was allowed to go free. Somehow he managed to get his old job back driving the train. Having not learned his lesson at all, he went right back to driving the train with reckless abandon, and once again he caused a crash, this time killing 2 people. The train went much the same as the trial went much the same as the first, resulting in a sentence for execution. And for his final meal, the man requested 2 bananas. After eating the bananas, he was strapped into the electric chair. The switch was flown, sparks flew, smoke filled the room, and the man was once again unharmed. Well, this of course meant that he was free to go, and once again he somehow managed to get his old job back. Why would you even? Get the fuck out of here. To what should have been a surprise to no one, he crashed yet again, but this time killed 3 people. So he once again found himself being sentenced to death. On his final day for execution, he requested the final meal, 3 bananas. You know what? No, said the executioner. I've had it with you and your stupid bananas, and walking out of here unharmed. I'm not giving you the thing to eat. I don't know what the bananas do to help you stay alive, but we're strapping you in and doing this now. It was against protocol, but the man was strapped into the electric chair without his last meal. The switch was pulled, the sparks flew, smoke filled the room, the man was still unharmed, but the executioner was speechless. The man looked at the executioner and said, "Oh, the bananas had nothing to do with it. I'm just a bad conductor." Here's why I'm laughing, guys. Fuck the joke. But I just looked at Dia and she was shaking her head like cough, like, laughing like it's the kind of stuffy anger that fills me when I'm sick of some bullshit. And that's the kind of shit. This is how I used to feel when I would read Vargas posts. And in the middle, I'd just be like, what's going on? I'm sorry. I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be done, man. If I could roll my eyes and shake my head and put my hand on my face and all kind of shit at the same time, I would just like, oh, my soul would just leave the body. I can't believe it's true. Death Cab for Cutie style. And if the silence takes you, then I hope it takes me too. Ugh. There's going to be some girl listening to this be like, oh my God, I know that song all of my body. When soul meets body. Number 2. A guy walks into the bar and says to the bartender, I'll show you something amazing for a beer. The bartender agrees. The guy pulls out a 10-inch pianist from his pocket and sets it on the bar. He starts playing beautifully. The bartender, wowed, demands, where the hell did you find that little man? The guy says, I've got a tiny wizard in my other pocket. For another beer, you can make a wish. The bartender agrees and says, wizard, I'd like $100,000. Suddenly, the bar fills with 100,000 ducks. The bartender, confused and angry, says, what the hell, mate? I didn't want 100,000 ducks. The guy responds, oh, you think I wanted a 10-inch pianist?
I feel like I've heard some variation of that joke. So stupid anyway.
Do you think if he said I wanted $100,000, he would have gotten 100,000 doll hairs?
Just enough to put on your doll's hair.
What? Number 1. An Irishman walks into a pub.
Oh no.
What'll you have? The bartender says. Give me 3 pints of Guinness, please, says the man. The bartender brings him 3 pints, and the man proceeds to sip them alternately. The first one, then the next one, and then the third one, until they're all gone. He then orders 3 more. Sir, says the bartender, I know you like 'em cold. You don't have to order 3 at a time. I can keep an eye on you. And if you get low, I'll bring you a fresh cold one. The guy says, you don't understand. Sorry, the man says, I have 2 brothers, one in Australia and one in the States. We made a vow to each other that every Saturday night we'd still drink together. So right now my brothers have 3 Guinness Stouts too, and we're drinking together. What a wonderful tradition, the bartender says, smiling. Every week after that, the man comes into the bar and orders 3 beers, but one week he orders only 2. He drinks them and orders 2 more. I know your tradition, says the bartender sadly, and I'd just like to say that I'm sorry that one of your brothers died. Oh, me and my brothers are fine, says the man. I just quit drinking.
That's so silly.
That's so silly. Okay? That's so silly. I'm sorry I feel, I'm out of it. But I have to... Damn, where's that other list? I didn't destroy it, did I? God, is my power so obsolete? Absolute. Jesus. Listen, I'll read you the top 5 on this list. If you could remove one event from your life, what would it be? Please don't be sad. Please don't be sad. Number 1, the time that I had ear surgery and anesthesia fucked with my brain and now I can't function as a person? Does he elaborate? I don't think he... Oh my God! Look at his username! That sucks. That's really not fair. I wish him all the big titties in life that he could imagine. This ain't right. Dia, can you imagine you being a functional person and assuming that everything here is above board and that everything will be fine, but then... This sucks. This was lower in this list. But at least the person didn't walk away with brain damage or function, like they've lost control of certain body function. Whether they're pissing or shitting themselves, whether they can't walk properly, maybe they can't even speak properly and they have to type. It hurts. It hurts to see this. Somebody else says, I went in for surgery on a broken leg and I left with brain. Yeah, I can't handle these anymore. How does it happen? Anesthesia, blood clots, and allergic reactions. Okay, that literally made my mouth salivate. Oof. Jesus hell. Paulo says, hello Kyle, I usually watch these streams after they're uploaded. This is my first time watching one live. For anybody who'd like to be in the live streams, I do this every day at the same time as best I can at around 9:30 Eastern. And if you're not aware of what time that is, then, and you're watching this after the fact, there is a link in the description to the Discord. I invite you to click that, join. You'll have notifications when I start these lists, and you'll never miss one of the daily streams. Hello to Sheep, haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see a wrenched sheepy. Damn. Oh, boy. Number 2 on this list, breaking my ankle when I was 8 years old. Okay, this is a little bit better. I was trying to climb up my grandpa's... Nope, that says grandma. I was trying to climb up my grandma's rose apple tree. What's a rose apple? Well, you're Googling the tree. I think we know rose apples are just a type of apple, but... See, I wouldn't even look at these. Oh, that says jambu wax apple. What's a rose apple? Is this a rose apple? What's this taste like and where are they from? Where are rose apple trees from? Let's go back a couple pages. Jambosa jambos. The rose apple tree may be merely a shrub, but is generally a tree, reaching 25 or even 40 feet. Is it specific to somewhere? Oh, it's native to Southeast Asia. Well, there you go. Not something I've seen, and that's why. I was trying to climb my grandma's rose apple tree and shattered my ankle. Shattered, goddamn. I'm in my 20s and I had 7 operations on it, and ended up fucking up my other leg while trying to avoid injury on my shitty ankle, all because I wanted some fruit and my grandma told me to wait until morning. My life would have been much easier and less painful if I had just listened to my gran. And now I just wish she was still here telling me what I need to do and to clean my ears and listen more, because whenever I didn't listen to her, I ended up in stupid situations. That's crazy. Sheep says the quarantine's kicking their ass. I'm sorry, and I hope that that you have the strength, the energy to conquer, my man. What was that? Oh, it was the cup. I let my drink melt. In that regard, I could be regarded as some sort of fool. Whew. I love you guys. Number 3, it's a tie between losing my father and losing my sister. No need to be sorry for my loss or feel sorry for me. I just wish I had them a little bit longer. Don't we all? Jesus Christ. My dad dropping dead in front of me when I was a teen. My wife passing away. I think we get it, guys. You know? I did want to go out of the way and try to offer a lighthearted list. Feels like I'm always trying to bring people down. Caught his baby mama cheating? Caught his baby mama cheating. And look at the muscly black man, dear. What does he want with her? She looking kind of big and like manly. Not that I'm saying some men aren't into that. She a manly looking lady. Enough makeup on that it's like, wait a minute. And she got a kid? This girl can pull, dear. She can pull harder than I can pull Diluc out of a fucking wish on Genshin Impact. Now I don't wanna play this whole thing. Ooh, he got school tomorrow. You got work tomorrow. What I do love is that beefy Mr. Muscly. Okay, he ended up getting up and excusing himself, specifically and most likely because he knew he was being recorded and this was a bad look. He don't need to go viral for some bullshit like this, for a chick like this. Now the real question is, Dia, as I put my hand on your face, girl. Oh, Dia, is he moving because he just doesn't want to be a part of this viral video, or because this girl ain't cute enough
to be trying to fight for her?
Dia, this is a muscly man. He's looking good. Kyle is a heterosexual man, and I have no shame in admitting this is a fit, good-looking man. Now, how hard could it be? How hard could it be? How hard could it be for him to get anybody? What is it about this woman, Dia, that has a kid? Do you think he even knew she had a kid? Damn.
My question is, are they together? Or do they just have
He got school tomorrow. You got work tomorrow.
I have a question.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, that was fun. Holly Wolf, uncensored nipple. Let's not. I'm trying where to. Irrational madness. Guy gets fired for not participating in company mandated prayer.
Okay? You don't have to believe in God. You don't have to like it. You have to participate. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to work here. You're getting paid to be here. This is our first core purpose. So if you don't want to participate, that's okay. Leave your stuff here and you don't have to work here. It's not an option. I will be participating. Well, you can't work here. So what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do? Forcing somebody to pray or you fire them? This is exactly a dream scenario now that it's on tape, son. It's a dream scenario now that it's on tape. Literally breaking federal laws on camera. Ooh. Ooh. It's a civil right. Your protection. Oh, so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bitch? What's your name? 'Cause I want to see you looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. I want to see this man. Can we get a picture of his face? Oh, this video. God bless people when they pull out their camera and start recording, dude. Because it's the only thing that's gonna manifest into justice. Can you imagine just trying to have a job? Not because you in love with nobody or the stupid ass gay life that they live in. Straight up, I need you to know your life is irrelevant. Did you know? Some people are just trying to go back to their house, live their life with their significant other and do their thing. You're imposing your lifestyle, the things that you want and you like and you're about onto other people because it does something for you. Did you imagine that there was a world where other people that are not like you exist and maybe don't need to do the things that you're about, don't want to do the things that you're about, but you're imposing this on somebody? Because like a little dick energy bastard, you don't have any authority in any reasonable capacity. You don't have any authority to flex, to make people actually listen to you. So you come to the workplace and you go, you're going to do what I tell you to do. You're going to get fired. And if you don't do it, then you don't have to work here. How do you feel about that? You're going to pray. You are going to pray. Bruh. Except it's against the law, bro. Maybe you should have took your raggedy ass to fuck. To shut up town. Take your ass to shut up town. Destination. Shut up town. Population you, dear. I am so tired and we have to cook. Is there anything better? That was irrational madness. I want to get into stocks, but I can't, Dia. But I can't. It won't work for me. I'm trying, but I can't. Marvel's Avengers hasn't recouped its losses. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow about Marvel's Avengers. Yay! I just love talking about Marvel's Avengers. Fuck this game. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. It's nice to have something to be so incredibly over the moon about. I love you all to death. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Stay amazing. Stay fresh. Stay everything. Oh, man. I hope Vanessa didn't leave, but a special thanks to Vanessa for being the hero we deserve. Or being the hero we need, but not the one we deserve right now. You know? Amazing. Incredible. Love ya. Snapchat CYAEL. Send me PS5 stuff. You know? And it can't be Walmart. Walmart is unreliable. That entire site buckles. You know, I saw a video today, and I'll show it to you right now so you don't think I'm on that bullshit. You don't think I'm fucking around with you. Let me show you this right now. Right here. Yongya made a video earlier talking about how PlayStation 5 is sold out. One group of dudes got 3,500 PlayStation 5s. One group was allowed to do some shit like that. And you know it's because they've programmed bots to take over the fucking site. As soon as Walmart is like, yep, it's time. We have some. Oh, no, we don't. In less than 30 seconds, they're all gone. And that's okay, you know? I guess sometimes we need to wait. And that's what's up. My man Sasuke said, we got a patch. Is that okay? What I like is that the game is 50% off right now. What I like is that you look down at the downvotes. This gives me strength. It gives me power. Later I'm gonna be like Abomination size. Thank you. The world is waking up. Yes, gamers. Yes, gamers. I'll see you guys later. I love you. I'm losing myself. I apologize. You're amazing. Don't let anybody try to take that away from you. I'll see you in the Discord. I just made a Not Safe for Life channel. If you want me to dump more stuff in there, just let me know. It's going to be dark, though. It's going to be grisly stuff. Love you.